All right, so what I'm going to show you today is how to log into Educannon for the very first time. One thing I would highly recommend if you haven't started doing so already would be to have create a sheet where you can keep all your passwords and usernames. One of the best places to do that is right here on the iPad for notes. If you open it up, you can actually create a new sheet by just touching on this pencil and paper. And then the first line that you type in is going to show up on this side. And then you can put in your information, the name of the website or the app that you're using, your username, and then your password. Please make sure that your username is case sensitive. So if you put everything in lower caps, you type it in here in all lower caps. Same thing with your password. If you add in a capital letter, make sure you include a capital letter. With that being said, let me show you how simple and easy it is to log into Educannon for the very first time. You're going to open up Schoology, and by this time, you guys are on step 9 and you're ready to watch the flip video. So what you need to do is just simply touch on this link for the Educannon, and then it's going to open up. Now, if it doesn't open up, or if it's taking a long time, you can always touch this Get Out of Here button, and that will open it up in Safari. So here we are, and you can see here's the sign up, and it's on this side. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to choose student because that's what you are, and then you're going to type in your first name. Now, whatever your name is on the roster, on the school roster, use that name. I know a lot of you go by a different name, but use the name that's on the roster. I'm going to use a student from this class, and I want them to know that I'm deleting their information, so they're going to have to sign up like everyone else. So I'm going to use Maria, and I type in Maria's first name, and then I go to the last name, and I'm going to add her last name, so it's Corona. And now here it says email or username. You are not going to put in an email. You are going to put in a username. What I would recommend doing is taking your first and last name and just keeping them together. So I'm going to do that for Maria. And do you notice how everything is coming in lowercase? So when I put information on my password sheet, I'm going to make sure it's lowercase. And now I'm going to put in a password. Make it something that's memorable that you're going to know, but again, add it to your password sheet. So for this, I'm simply just going to add password. And then it asks you to select a class. So you're going to come in and you're going to touch on that drop-down menu, and you're going to choose which class you're in. So Maria's in this 8th grade Social Studies 3A, so she's going to touch on that one. And when she's all set, she's just going to simply touch on this blue arrow to create her account. Now, of course, after she logs in, she's going to go to her password sheet and put all the information in. Do you hear a reoccurring theme here? Make mark of it, because if you don't and you come up and ask me for, your password, it's not something I can easily get for you. And then once you're in, you are all set. You can see the video is right there. And each and every time you go to log into Educannon, you'll just type in your username and your password, and you're all set. And that's all there is to it. Enjoy Educannon.